and taken forward by several architects all over the world. I think the basic discussion that I have had with the panel even before we got here was in many ways to demystify the subject in order to bring it a little closer and bring it a little closer to, let's say, both sides of both the New Age architecture as well as more conventional and traditional forms, where I want us as a panel to tell the story that we're not really at loggerheads, but instead we are really complementing each other and seeing that we take things forward in a way that is not just founded in computational techniques, but also in a subjective approach of trying to make things special, trying to make things experiential. So I think it calls for, first I should, let me start with Anirban, if you're good. So I think I would perhaps get your take on how you would define parametric architecture, parametric design.
Thank you for that really nice, precise introduction. Hi everyone. So parametric in general, I will say, is a process of designing when you know what you really want. You need to be specific with your want, and then you fit in those key parameters, and then you get multiple iterations of what you really might use. Let's say if it's a building facade, it could just be a partition in an interior space, or it could even be furniture. So it's basically something that gives you it optimizes your result in a very less amount of time. So if I may just kind of blend this with wanting to bridge the gap between the old school and the new school of generation, I'm sure about 100 years ago there were all the architects who were there then were probably breaking their backs trying to draft on tables. And then suddenly came AutoCAD. I don't know if it was sudden, but I presume. But then when AutoCAD came, then it made their life a lot easier. They could have made multiple iterations of drawings on a 2D plan using a simple software, which then could have not been accepted as easily as today. We all use that. So I would say probably it's that kind of a transition. Parametric is nothing. Parametric design is usually a tool or a way of looking at things which will ease up your life, the amount of busy life that we all have. So I would say that's a simple start. So let's not make it complicated. Let's just think of it as something very simple, which will help you optimize what you want to do and give you faster results.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Anirban on that. I think, would you like to sort of give us a little background about how parametricism actually developed in its history with architecture?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. This parametric design system, it's basically a age-old concept. Before going into, Amitabh has already explained the definition. It is basically a process that is based on algorithm thinking. In recent times, people might think that in recent times, with all these computer-aided technologies, this design pattern has started, but actually not. If we look into history, there are a couple of bright examples we have in India as well as in other regions of the world. During 10th to 12th centuries, in 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏 dynasty found in Karnataka, many ancient Indian temples where this parametric design concept has been applied. We will find there is a high degree of complex geometry, shapes and forms. Those are combined together into the different elements of the construction, like columns, decoras, and windows, shields. Everywhere we will see these elements. In recent era, I will mention a name of a famous Italian architect, 𝗏𝗏𝗦𝗏𝗧𝗥𝗜𝗍𝗏. In 1940, he has designed a stadium where he has combined 19 different principles into his design. This stadium is a famous architectural iconic structure in Milan. The leading Spanish architect, we all know his name, Antoni Gaudí. He has designed beautiful churches using the similar concept, the parametric design. And recently we all know the pioneering one, 𝗤𝗕𝗦𝗏𝗏 examples she has created. So, if I brief it, we can say human civilization has adopted these parametric design principles in architecture and construction from ancient times. Thank you.
Thank you, Anirban. I think to summarize the real definition of what parametricism is about, advanced geometries to start with. It is, when we say advanced geometries, it's geometries that go beyond the realm of, let's say, manual drafting techniques. And therefore the use of computers and computation techniques to sort of take this sort of side of design forward. But I'd like to go to Durgai now, and really there is this, I would say, misconception to some extent that parametricism is only to do with decoration, for example, or to do with, new age materials, for instance. I know from your practice and what you believe in that it goes well beyond just aesthetics into engineering as well as the use of old and traditional materials. Would you like to shed some light on that?
Sure. Actually, this application of this idea is ranging from a very direct visual to a very complex approaches. That means you will be first attracted by the very superficial things because it's easy to understand, easy to grasp. So it's all the decorative items are very fast to grasp. Whether you like or don't like, or it creates a certain amount of impression on you, so you immediately take it. But the more deeper to the core items, where you see there are a lot of other hurdles that have to cross, not only in terms of selling or